We were once the rulers of the world. Side by side, my father and I reigned over what I assumed would be mine one day, a kingdom of misfits and a throne built on fear and respect. Soon enough, though, I'd find out that ruling the world was only one reality. Reality differs from person to person, soul to soul, perspective to perspective. For instance, my father saw life as a game to be won. To be precise, a chess game. Move for ruthless move, he had become the king of New York by being brutal and cunning. No matter what he did or what move he made, he did so with one objective in mind: win all, no matter who gets trumped in the end. Strategies, forethought, take no prisoners and show no mercy, not even to those closest to you. These were the 3 codes he religiously lived by. He made the right connections, married the perfect girl, worked all the lavish parties and schmoozed or killed numerous people from all walks of life. He proved to the reality we created, the world we ruled over, how competent he was, and how vicious he could be. Even those who ruled the streets feared his name. Arturo Lupe Scarpone, the King of New York. No one could trump his moves. No one could get close to him, not even his own flesh and blood, his son, Vittorio Lupo Scarpone, the pretty boy prince. Arturo stripped me of that reality, that name, and banished me from the kingdom he had so savagely prepared for me. And then he wrote me off as dead. There was a reason his men called him Il Re Lupo, the King Wolf. He'd kill his own offspring if it meant more power. There's an old saying, dead men tell no tales. I didn't have tales to tell. I only had one gruesome story. This time, the man who created me was going to pay, because if I was already dead in his eyes, how could he see me coming? Boom, motherfucker. You called me the prince. I'm back to rule your world as king.
He had to be a he. Those hands. They were big in comparison to my arms. He was tall, wide, a force. The strength of him engulfed me. There was no doubt that this man was a hunter. But what side would he stand on? Would he kill for me or make me his prey? Please don't hurt me. Please. My knees started to knock together at the thought, at the memories I had suppressed for so long. If I could have closed my eyes even tighter, I would have. I couldn't. They were starting to cramp from the strain of trying to keep my shit together. The drink I had earlier was a small ember in the background, doing nothing to help ease the uncertainty of the moment. It added to it. I forced myself to listen to reason, to think this through. Follow the line of his touch. It was firm, but not hurtful. Like his hands were not soft, but not rough either. He was feeling me out, tracing my lines, memorizing them.